Hello, everyone. Atrum and Jod here as Jod groans in the background.
Um,
Um, looks like we got Storm this time for Legacy event here. So, is there any
what's there to
changes?
say about Storm?
Uh, woo, Storm! Yay, Storm! Go, Storm! Cheer for the Storm deck, I guess. I don't know. Do we need any of these sideboard cards actually main board? Possibly
No.
need like a Hercules Recall or a rebuild in the main board actually, because half these decks run like you can't win, right?
You can't win, but
Half these decks run, or enough of these decks, don't they run Chalice?
I don't think so. Not in the
I guess it's only the one.
yeah.
No, Eldrazi also runs Chalice. So you have Eldrazi running Chalice, you have 4-color Punishing Fire running Chalice.
I'm not sure that it's worth it though, especially game one. You just want to storm them out.
Well, I'm just wondering if we want like one of these. Like we could put this in there and it'd still be a cycle. But
It's better.
I mean, do you really need like 3 duress, 3 cabal therapy? I guess.
Yes,
All right, we'll just give it a go. See what happens.
just force Cabal Therapy on force every time.
Cabal therapy on force of will every time. How early can this deck go off? Like turn 2 or 3?
Theoretically, one.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Hmm. I've
Ritual,
never played
ritual,
Legacy Storm before, so
petition, cast in flames, ritual, ritual, LED.
how about infinite? I get to screw your hand over.
Actually, this hand seems pretty good. Could use a second land.
Ooh, rug
Delver.
Delver.
Well, Delver is kind of the nightmare matchup.
Right. So I guess I grab Underground Sea here. And do I just go Cabal Therapy Force of Will?
Well, it wouldn't be forcible. That risk. Duress is better
Yeah.
against, especially since we get to see its.
Stifles here. Here, 1 second. Because I learned this thing is awesome. Snipping tool. Boop. What do we want from that? Probably the Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
And just be careful about Stifle. He's got Delver and nothing else basically right now. So he's trying to blind Delver here, and he succeeds off of Bolt.
All right, so he's got tons of pressure. We need to find a second land,
Right.
and it can't be a fetch land.
Right. Unless we Cabal Therapy first. Oh, well, perfect.
Oh, Basic Island is absurd.
Okay, so I could Cabal Therapy name Stifle, but
Yeah,
I think that's what I want to do because I need to just prevent all those extra little effects, probably.
actually, the first one we could name Bolt theoretically.
Uh, do I
Because
name it upon resolution of the card?
yeah, he doesn't get to choose. He has to do
He
it in
has to
response.
choose whether or not to bolt us in response.
Yeah. If I were him, I would just run out Bolt because there's no reason to keep it.
Right. So he goes crack, fetch, red source, bolt us. We go Cabal Therapy, hit the stifle. He's got nothing left. Oh, okay. We get the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get the lightning bolt, and then I will preordain. And there's a dark petition there.
Dark
Do I
Petition.
need the brainstorm? That's the question. Probably not. Bottom that,
Yeah.
draw the dark petition. I think that lets us pretty much go off in a turn or so here, right?
I don't know. You're the storm expert.
I'm just trying to think on. Oh, okay. So he drew into a brainstorm. So brainstorm stifle. So
Gross.
that gives us 5 mana for this. 1, 2, 3. We only have 1 tendrils, so we wouldn't have enough yet.
Yeah.
We need a few more cards in hand. I could go those into. What I need is a red source for Past in Flames, really.
Yeah. We could just be dead next turn, unfortunately.
Theoretically. I mean, he
Because
has
let's say.
Stifle X? Or no,
Yeah.
Stifle Land? No, I didn't recheck. What was the... Yeah, because he had this land. So he has Stifle X.
And brainstorm.
Stifle Brainstorm, right? So if he brainstorms into, like, bolts, I
Oh,
guess?
he's gonna brainstorm now. This is not the correct time to be using brainstorm.
I mean, I think
Unless,
we get one more turn no matter what.
yeah, if he was gonna do that, he should have brainstormed to look for
Oh,
wasteland.
LED. That fetches red, and I can respond to this effect. Use it for the red. So that way then I can flash everything back using Past in Flames. Does that give me enough spells? I need to actually I need to get rid of the Stifle first.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 1 turn here. I'm going to get rid of the Stifle this turn, and then I can play LED next turn, and I think we can go off.
Well, he possibly doesn't have stifle in hand now.
Well, I'm going to check. He left it in hand.
He kept the stifle. Okay.
The question is, do I brainstorm? The question was, do I brainstorm that turn or next turn? So, 1, 2, 3. Fetch Past in Flames for 4. Past in Flames using the red that I'll create off of that while this is on the stack. Past in Flames 4, 5, 6, 7. This for tendrils 8, 9.
Well, we brainstormed to find something.
Yeah, we need basically like 1 land of any. Oh no, well we brainstorm, and then we do the LED because the LED can produce. I don't know. It's interesting. I think we have it. It's just going off in the right order.
Well, we also have to dodge everything from him because if he drew Daze, Force, Bolt.
Yeah, there's. Well, Bolt doesn't kill us.
Yeah, but we might need fetch land here.
I suppose that's an option.
Oh, you didn't brainstorm.
I wasn't gonna I wanted to brainstorm on this turn so that way I could use it for my mana
Okay.
or for my count. So, 1, 2, 3. So, question is, does he have... This is going to produce black. So produce 3 black. This can produce reds in response to the spell going off. I don't actually have to use the Flood Strand. So I'm going to brainstorm here. Oh. Well, now I got infinite mana. So put this back, put this back. Cabal Ritual. Make certain I have plenty of mana. I'm starting to hold the trigger here, so that way I can make certain I react to everything in the right order. All right. So no force of will, basically.
All right, with priority, correct for red.
Okay, Passion Flames. And yay!
Actually, he had so many outs.
I mean, yeah, he did. If he had drawn any counterspell, he had an out. But otherwise, he was dead there. So clearly, he was just like, I don't have counterspell. I lose. Okay, so what can Rug Delver bring in? Rug Delver has the following answers to us.
They're basically pre-boarded. Like I said, this is kind of the nightmare matchup with pressure plus disruption.
I mean, he can bring in Flusterstorm and Grafdigger's Cage.
Oh, he gets those too. That's
Yeah, he
actually
brings in 3 Flusterstorms into Grafdigger's Cage. Probably just boards out the bolts or something because you really don't need them versus us.
gross.
Or
Do we even want?
he boards out his dismembers too.
Do we even want?
Hmm?
Do we even want anything? The thing about Storm, you can only board like
Right,
maybe 2 cards.
You have to keep your critical mass. So I'm trying to think what options we have.
That's Chant Vicar.
Yeah, I was reading what it did. Could bring in like Massacre, but it doesn't really do enough. He doesn't have planes.
Yeah, that's for the death and taxes.
That doesn't really do what we need.
Empty the Warrens as a alternate win condition.
I guess I could bring in 1 Empty the Warrens. Do we actually want Ad Nauseam?
I was never too fond of that card, and especially against him. Yeah, you don't want
Seems
it.
like a way to lose the game versus doing anything else.
We want the extra land.
We might actually want the extra land in this because they run 4 wastelands. Could take out like top, I guess. Do I need?
Yeah, top's not great.
Yeah, top's really slow. Okay, let's go with this. Top's really, I don't know what you'd actually want it for, but okay. Well, this is actually pretty good. We can't go off on turn 1, but we can really just basically say, don't mess with what I'm doing.
Yeah, we don't even need to duress him until maybe turn 3 or so.
Right. I think I just get probe him here.
Is there a reason to?
Just to kind of see what we have to work around. I guess I can hold off. I can just play the island because we can't get
We're
wasteland.
just gonna ponder anyways, right?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe
It might
find a
get dazed or something, but
yeah. Maybe we can find a Cabal therapy.
or spell pierced. Yeah. The issue with this matchup is they have like 500 counter spells.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to win.
That is big. Alright, now I think I want to probe because I want to see what whether or not I cast Arrest here. I imagine I will, but I want to probe to see what I have to deal with still. And it doesn't change Goyf's power.
Paying mana. Do you think paying life or mana?
I think right now we're not planning on going off this turn, so I'm going to pay mana. I just want to know what counter spells I have to deal with. Or how quickly I have to go off based on what he has in hand.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to think here. This might get an extra island if he has a Wasteland City in hand.
Yeah, you should have played Flooded Strand first.
Oh,
No.
so he can daze this?
Yeah.
That was also the benefit of maybe doing it with life, so he can daze. So
Actually,
he does have daze.
Yeah, I would have been okay if he dazed that. So daze Nibblemonger's spell first. That is a ton of pressure.
Yeah. So I don't want to use Duress this turn then.
Yeah.
Oh, LED. I think we might almost be able to go off next turn if we can get rid of the Spell Pierce with Duress.
Through days.
Yeah.
Ritual, Duress, LED petition.
Might almost be able to.
5/6. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like we might be able to.
Because he'll go Goyf. That leaves Days up. So this actually fetches an Underground Sea now.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a Wasteland. So we go Underground Sea. I can actually duress the Days if I want. Well, I'll duress him anyways to see if he drew a Force of Will too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
LED.
second.
Yeah, okay. So I think we can go off here.
Yeah, second LED's got to do it.
Now this will be interesting. If he drew Force of Will, he might actually go like Force of Will, pitch my Spell Pierce here to hold up Days still. But
Yeah.
we'd still, I think, go off because of LED and everything. We don't have Threshold, which is awkward. Oh, he did draw Force of Will.
Wow.
Okay, well we have to take the Force of Will.
Okay, so he's
left
on
with Days.
days. So that's one spell. Ritual.
So
LED. Is it? Can we go off though? You got to do the math.
right, so we've cast one spell, 2 spells, 3 spells, 4 spells, 5 spells, fetches, Past in Flames, and then you get all the spells again.
Do you have enough mana to do everything?
So it's 1. This produces 3. This produces up to 6, which then plays around Days. And then these go off to get 5 or to get 6 more mana, so that way he can't Daze again.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna start holding my priorities. Wait, did I count right?
I think you did not.
I counted off by 1.
No.
Awkward.
Pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's awkward. I for some reason thought I had 1 more mana than I did because I had the right amount of mana, but I didn't have the right amount of mana to play around Days.
Yep.
Awkward. Mind you, if we still draw 1 ritual, I think we're in good shape.
One ritual is the same story.
Not necessarily. If it's the right ritual, if we draw this ritual. Maybe? I don't know. We need an answer. We need a way to deal with this. Now a ritual solves the problem.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 1 turn to find an answer. Otherwise we just... well, yeah.
That was embarrassing.
That was embarrassing. Does that solve anything?
Let's see. Tutor just gets second dark position.
Well, no. What we do is we go play the LEDs, tutor, in response to tutor, crack this, so that way we get the hellbent portion.
Yeah, Infernal Tutor going to get what the
Past in Flames.
Pass and Phones.
Yeah. So we know that he has Spell Pierce, so that's awkward. He might also just bolt us here, at which point we're dead. Okay. Wow.
Yep. Well, that was embarrassing. Hopefully.
Yeah. If I'd counted right, that would have worked. But yeah. I wonder if I could have still won without cracking the land there. No, because of Spell Pierce.
Yeah, Spell Pierce.
Ooh, can we go off turn 1 with this hand? Like before he gets to play a land?
Yeah, but he has Force.
Sure. I mean, I'm keeping this hand.
And also no, because not threshold.
Yeah, but this searches up anything because of LED. Like
So ritual.
I can go polluted delta into underground into. Okay, I need to wait one turn.
Yeah, you don't want to. We gotta duress him at least once here.
Right. So probably should do this though before he can do anything. So I guess I fetch underground sea. It's gonna get wastelanded probably.
We need blue black.
Yeah. I
We could
feel
just
like this gets wastelanded, but
we could have just gone and gotten basic island,
yeah.
maybe. Mm.
Well, I'll put back lands. I guess. So, oh no, he doesn't go wasteland turn. Hmm. Well, Get Probe will show us what we're dealing with at the very least. All right.
Well, if he doesn't have a forks, he's dead.
Right. What you got? Fluster's. Oh, I think we just go off here.
Okay, do the actual counting correct this time.
Right, right. Okay. So, grab that. He's got no counter spells, so we don't have to play around counter spells. We get to go 3 mana. Or okay, so we can brainstorm here first. Then we can dark ret.
Brainstorm reduces the
It
count.
add what?
Brainstorm reduces the count.
What do you mean?
The mana.
Right. Okay. We have 3 mana, which then produces another mana, so 4 mana. That leaves us with 2 mana left over after this. This produces 3 mana. This produces 3 red, so then we have 5 mana. Past and Flames cost 4. We then get to Dark Red again, Cabal Red again, Infernal Tutor again.
But because all you have is red mana at that point.
No. Because this produces 4 black, and then you have 2 mana floating after this.
Ah.
Because this costs 2. So you have 2 black mana floating with 3 red mana floating. You leave up a black, you can Dark Red again. Then Dark Red then allows you to Cabal Red again, which then allows you to Infernal Tutor again. Wait. You have 1 mana floating, go up to 3.
I'll let you do the math.
I almost need a piece of paper. Okay, so you have 1 mana left over after you've cast your Past in Flames. You then go back up to 3 mana with Dark Ret. You then Cabal Ret, which puts you up to 4 mana because you still don't have Threshold? Or do you have Threshold at that point? I think you have Threshold on the flashback for Cabal Ritual, if you do it in the right order. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, you have Threshold on the flashback, which then allows you to go 3 mana, produce 5 mana off of 2 of it, so you have 1 mana floating. 5 mana, so there's 6. Infernal Tutor for 2. 4 left over. Tendrils. Okay. But that didn't answer the question of whether or not I could brainstorm. I think the answer was yes, because this produces 2, 4. 4, 2 left over. This. Yes. Okay, I can brainstorm. Okay. Took me a moment to work through this.
I'm glad you did that.
So that way you can yell at me if it fucks up. Got it.
That's why I hate this deck.
Because you can make errors?
Yes.
Got it. So this produces 4. So then we got
Holding priority.
still holding priority. Infernal Tutor. Crack this for red. Hellbent. Hellbend fetches Past in Flames. Past in Flames, leaving up a black. Dark Red. Cabal Red.
I think you're short of mana.
No. I have
Oh,
plenty.
6.
Now the thing I didn't count is how many spells have I cast? Alright, how many spells have I cast?
The taxing probe too.
Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're good.
Tendrils.
So where's my tendrils? Tendrils. Boom, storm count 10. Alright, figured it out. Just had to do a little bit of working through my issues.
Yep.
Yay! Storm! It's a
I'm glad-
math game! Should this be like your perfect thing?
No, I hate this deck so much.
But you're a mathematician! You enjoy
It
math!
doesn't matter.
Alright, well, we won on turn 2! Yay, Legacy! Opponent decided to play Delver and lost.
That's
Sweet.
really surprising.
Alright, well, we'll see you in